Joe, thanks for joining us. We're talking after Brentford last Saturday. That was another winning start for you at the weekend, so that's 4 starts now under David Wagner. Town fans might be surprised that you've actually only had 9 since you've been here, because you've been off the bench a lot, but so for 4 of them to come so early in David's tenure, you must be delighted.
Yeah, it's been a good change for me, the amount of game time I'm getting now compared to the other regimes in the last few years. So to have started this many games, and even the 2 games I didn't start, I come off the bench and played quite a few minutes. So it's nice to have that belief that he's given me, and it's nice to be playing now.
And you're seeing the fruits of those starts coming as well. You've got 2 goals within that time frame, 2 both away from home. So do you feel like you're playing well? You must be delighted with how things are going.
Yeah, I think I'm playing with my own form. It's probably the best I've played since I've been here, in the role that I'm playing, and sort of, even though I'm off the wing, I can come inside and get the ball a lot. It's helping me, and I'm getting a lot more of the ball, and I think the old style of play is suiting me a lot. So yeah, it has been good so far.
Another thing that's changed here, there's been a lot made of the change in training day to day here at PPG Canalside. Do you think you're feeling the benefit of that? Because like you said, you are involved in every game, completed 90 minutes twice within that period too.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time I've completed 90 minutes since I've been here, since I was at Kidderminster, so it's nearly 2 years now. So I think obviously the change has helped. The training, the intensity is sort of similar to what you'd get on a match day, so your body suddenly gets used to the levels and the demand of a game. So that's been helpful, and mentally I think, even though sometimes you think you're tired late on, you think you're cramping, like, just to be able to get through it, and it gives you a self-belief that you can keep going and keep driving on. So yeah, I think everything, the change has been positive, especially training.
I think in the team's performances too, all the fans will have seen over the time that David's been here, there's been some really good performances. There's certainly passages of play. Is the next step now to put that together for a full 90 minutes? Yeah,
exactly. I mean, every game's a different challenge, and the first half against Brentford was a poor performance by the standards we'd set, and every game each team played differently, and the way we play it, it's a different challenge, and we're not used to it, but it's something new. So we're learning each game, and hopefully from now we can start sort of building, putting the performances together over 90 minutes and start picking up results on a consistent basis.
When the game, or the next game, is a full 7 days away, how much does a first half performance, the likes that we had against Brentford, linger on your mind through the week? Is it a case of wanting to get back straight out on the pitch, or is it good to have that time of reflection?
Yeah, no, I mean, it can work both ways. I mean, because of the busy period we had before, we had a few Saturday, Tuesday games, it was nice to have a bit of a break and get away after the Brentford game, to just try and get away from that sort of football, reflect on it, and then get back to it and feel mentally ready, and like we are this week. I mean, sometimes if you haven't played that many games, you just want to get straight back into it, but we had 2 days which we hadn't really had much of a day off for a few weeks, so that was good to sort of just mentally recharge, and I think everyone now is looking forward to getting to Saturday and trying putting it right.
It's important for everyone to remember, players and fans alike as well, that we are a work in progress under David, and we've only had 6 games under him so far, so there's still a lot to work on.
Yeah, I mean, we've only played 6 games. I know we haven't, maybe the results haven't all been positive, but there's been more good performances than bad ones, and probably only 45 minutes has been poor, really, from the standards set. And I mean, it's been difficult as well, because we've had injuries in key areas. I mean, when you take out 4 midfielders in the system where you want to keep the ball and play, especially players like Dean, who are so crucial, it's always going to be hard, and to then go to good teams away from home and get results. And so it's been difficult. I'm sure once players get back fit and we keep learning about the style, we keep learning each game, I think we'll start to pick up results a lot quicker.
The next chance to pick up a result is on Saturday, on Boxing Day, against Preston. They arrive at the John Smith Stadium with the 4th best defensive record in the division this weekend, so how much emphasis is going to be on players like you and the guys who are playing your positions to try and break that defence down?
Yeah, we know it's going to be a tough game. Every game's tough, but especially when you're coming up against a team who don't concede many goals. I'm sure we'll probably have the lion's share of the ball, and then it'll be up to us sort of as a team, but also mainly the attacking players to try and create chances. And I think if we can get an early goal as well, that'll help massively. But we know it's a tough game, and we'll have to be patient and just hopefully try and break them down on the day.
You've alluded to an early goal there. Whenever it comes, I think the Sky Bet Championship's shown this season that the first goal is often crucial. If you score that first goal, you don't tend to lose games, and you tend to go on and win them. How much is that in your mind to get ahead in the game can make such a benefit to you?
Yeah, I mean, probably the two games we haven't started as well under the new boss has probably been Bristol City and Brentford, and those are the two games we conceded an early goal, and obviously we lost both of those games. So we know it's important that we need to start on the front foot. We need to start how we sort of play for the rest of the game. We need to make sure that we dominate from the start and press them and try and get on top early and control it.
And even against a side like Middlesbrough, where we dominated large portions of that match, it shows you that if the other team gets in front, it gives them something to hang on to, something to defend. Yeah,
it just gives. I mean, the Middlesbrough, we started well, and unfortunately they got goal out of nothing. But then it just gives them that extra 5-10% to run for just that extra half a yard, that extra block, and it just gives them something to just cling on to. And unfortunately, that game we couldn't break them down. But I'm sure if we play like that most weeks, we'll be fine.